Imagine this: a dense fog blankets a small, secluded town as night falls. As the last glimmers of daylight slip away, the town takes on an otherworldly quality, draped in an eerie silence only broken by the occasional howl of a distant wolf or the rustle of leaves in the chill wind. Nestled in the heart of this town stands an old hotel known as the Creaking Willow, its once grand facade now worn by time, and its name justified by the constant, soft, creaking sounds, as if the very building is whispering tales of the countless souls it has sheltered over the years. On this particular night, an air of unease lingers in the hotel. A stranger has arrived in town, a figure cloaked in mystery, his face hidden under the shadow of a hood. He checks into the Creaking Willow, his presence sending a wave of discomfort among the hotel staff. The receptionist, a woman of middle age with a keen sense for the peculiar, can't help but feel a chill run down her spine as she hands him the key. She exchanges a worried glance with the bellboy, a young lad who's grown up listening to the town's tales of horror and mystery. The stranger's voice, barely more than a whisper, seems to echo in the silence of the hotel lobby. His words, though polite, carry an undercurrent of something unsettling, something that pricks at the edges of their intuition. As the stranger ascends the creaky staircase to his room, the bellboy carrying his suitcase can't shake off an uncanny feeling. A feeling that the night is about to unfold a tale that would chill the bones of the bravest souls in this small town. And so, in the heart of the fog-draped town, under the roof of the Creaking Willow, the stage is set for a night that promises to be anything but ordinary. A night that is set to unravel a story steeped in mystery and terror. As the stranger ascends the creaky staircase to his room, the bellboy couldn't shake off an uncanny feeling. The town falls into a restless slumber, but the story at the Creaking Willow is just beginning. As the evening deepens, the stranger retreats to his room. A sense of unease lingers in the air, like the scent of a forgotten memory. The door closes with a deafening silence, a prelude to the symphony of odd noises that soon begin to seep from the room. These are not the typical sounds of an old hotel settling into the night. They are different, unfamiliar, and deeply unsettling. The other guests try to ignore it, to bury their heads under their pillows and convince themselves it's just the wind. But the noises persist, echoing through the corridors, worming their way into the quiet corners of the night. Whispers of discontent start to ripple through the hotel. The once cozy sanctuary now feels like a stage for an unfolding horror story. Complaints trickle down to the receptionist, a young man with a nervous smile and eyes that have seen too many strange things. These complaints are not new to him. He has heard them before, but they never get easier. The fear in the guests' voices is real, palpable, and it starts to seep into him. He knows something is not right, but what can he do? The stranger is an enigma, a question mark in the middle of a riddle, and he is too afraid to confront him. The receptionist retreats behind his desk, clutching the phone like a lifeline. He drowns in his own fear, locked in a battle with his duty to maintain the peace of the hotel and his instinct to flee from the unknown. He feels like a pawn in a game he doesn't understand, caught between the unsettling noises and the terrified guests. As the night grows darker, the noises grow louder. They are no longer just sounds, they are a language, a message, a warning. The guests retreat into their rooms, their whispers drowned out by the cacophony from the stranger's room. The fear is no longer just a feeling, it's a living entity, snaking its way through the hotel, paralyzing everyone with its icy grip. As the night grows darker, the noises grow louder and the hotel's fear grows deeper. Morning light pierces through the fog, but it doesn't seem to lift the gloom off the hotel. There's an eerie tranquility that seems to have seeped into the very foundations of the building, making the air heavy and the silence deafening. The usual morning bustle, the clinking of coffee cups, the murmuring of early risers, all replaced by an unsettling stillness. The stranger's room, room number 13, is found to be as silent as the grave. The receptionist and the bellboy hesitantly push open the door to find it empty. The bed is untouched, the sheets unrumpled. It appears as if no one had slept there the night before. A chill runs down their spines as they step into the room, the unease palpable. In the middle of the room, they notice something unusual. It's a symbol etched into the wooden floor. The symbol doesn't belong to any known language or code, at least none that they are aware of. It's a series of lines and curves, intricate and complex, carved with precision. The sight of it sends a shiver down their spines, a sense of foreboding settling in their hearts. They circle around it, careful not to touch it, their eyes wide with fear and curiosity. They can't help but feel that the symbol is more than just a random act of vandalism. It feels deliberate, meaningful, like a message left behind. The rest of the hotel wakes up to the news of the strange symbol. Whispers fill the hallways, theories are spun, and fear starts to creep into the hearts of the staff and guests alike. The symbol becomes the center of attention, its presence a disturbing reminder of the stranger who arrived the previous night. There's a sense of dread that hangs over the hotel, a shadow that the morning light fails to dispel. The symbol, whatever it stands for, has turned the once welcoming hotel into a place of fear and uncertainty. The morning after has brought with it a mystery that threatens to shroud the hotel in darkness. What could this symbol mean? A cryptic message or a sinister warning? The town's fear turns into curiosity. What happened in the Creaking Willow last night? The Creaking Willow, once a beacon of warmth and hospitality, now stands as a monument to an unspoken horror. The town is abuzz, whispers and rumors spiraling like a tempest. The symbol, that strange and eerie mark found within the hotel, has become the talk of the town. Some townsfolk, the superstitious ones, believe it's a curse. They say it's the work of the unknown, of forces that lurk beyond the veil of our understanding. They spin tales of ancient rituals and dark magic, their voices hushed yet filled with an undeniable sense of dread. For them, this symbol is a harbinger of doom, a sign of a dark tide that's about to sweep over their quaint, peaceful town. Then there are those who dismiss such claims as mere hogwash. They argue it's a prank, a cruel joke perpetrated by thrill-seekers. The skeptics, they scoff at the idea of curses and dark magic. They believe in logic, in explanations grounded in reality, not in the fantastical tales spun by the frightened masses. The hotel staff, the ones who were there when it all happened, they are questioned. But all they have are blank faces and shaking heads, no answers, only more questions. They too are lost in the labyrinth of this mystery, their minds clouded by fear and confusion. The symbol, it continues to haunt everyone. It's etched in their minds, a chilling reminder of the unknown. Even as they go about their day, the townsfolk can't shake off the feeling of unease. It's as if the symbol has cast a shadow over the town, a shadow that grows darker with each passing hour. And as the sun sets, painting the sky in hues of red and orange, the townsfolk can't help but feel a sense of impending doom. Their hearts pound in their chests, their breaths hitch in their throats. The night is falling, and with it the fear of the unknown is creeping back in. As the sun sets, the townsfolk can't help but feel a sense of impending doom. Just when the town thinks the mystery might never be solved, the stranger returns. With an aura of unease surrounding him, he strides back into the hotel, his face hidden beneath the shadow of his hat. There's an air of familiarity, yet an undercurrent of fear ripples through the lobby. The hotel's receptionist, a timid woman of middle years, fights the chill running down her spine as she recognizes the stranger. Her hands shake as she reaches for the register, her eyes darting around the room looking for her only ally, the bellboy. But he is conspicuously absent, the usual clatter of his cart eerily silent. The stranger's voice, rough and gravelly, cuts through the thick silence. He demands his room back. His voice is like a cold wind, causing the receptionist to flinch. She glances at the keys hanging in their usual place, the brass number of his room glinting ominously. There's a moment of hesitation, a silent pleading in her eyes, but she knows better than to refuse. With trembling hands, she hands over the keys. The stranger takes the keys, his grip firm, his touch as cold as ice. The receptionist shivers, the chill of his touch lingering long after he has moved away. She watches as he turns, his coat billowing out behind him, and begins to ascend the staircase. The hotel seems to hold its breath, the air growing thick with anticipation. Every creak of the stairs, every flicker of the lights, sends a shiver down the spine of those who dare to watch. The stranger's steps echo throughout the hotel, a grim reminder of the terror that once held the town in its grip. The receptionist watches, her heart pounding in her chest as the stranger disappears once more into the upper floors of the hotel. She can't shake the feeling of dread that washes over her, the fear that another long, terrifying night is about to begin. As the stranger ascends the staircase once more, the hotel holds its breath, bracing for another long, terrifying night.